In a time when the land's Nusantara surged with the ambitions of kings and the thirst for dominion, stood two great kingdoms holding the fate of thousands of souls. In the east rose the formidable Majapahit Kingdom, under the banner of the indomitable Gajah Mada. His resolve burned bright, his oath of unification, the Sumpah Palapa, vowing to conquer every inch of land, every island, for one grand empire. Yet, across the seas, in the heart of Pasundan, the Sunda Kingdom stood tall. They were a free people, steadfast in their honor and dignity, refusing to bow to any power. They lived in peace under the benevolent rule of their king, Sri Baduga, and the radiant beauty of his daughter, Dyah Pitaloka. A proposal came from Majapahit, a marital bond that was meant to unite two crowns, two souls. But behind promises of friendship lay hidden intrigue and arrogance. A dreadful destiny began to dance upon a field called Bubat. And there, upon the peaceful expanse of green fields, blood would spill, promises would be betrayed, and a tragedy would carve a permanent wound into the history of Nusantara. The invitation and the premonition. Sri Raja Baduga, king of Sunda Galu, receiving a scroll from a royal messenger. His face visibly brightens with joy as he reads the marriage proposal from King Hayam Wuruk of Majapahit, signifying a momentous alliance. The king, full of excitement, conveys this news to his daughter, Princess Dyah Pitaloka. Her reaction, however, is a mix of surprise and a subtle, unsettling apprehension. She appears to voice concern about the large Majapahit military presence observed at the borders, but her father dismisses these fears, reassuring her it is merely a display of strength and respect for their future allies. A sense of foreboding subtly begins to develop around the princess, even as preparations for the grand journey commence. Arrival at Bubat, the unveiling of intentions. The Sundanese royal procession arrives at the Field of Bubat. Although smaller in number, they are met by a formidable, silent array of Majapahit troops, significantly outnumbering them. Mahapatih Gajah Mada, stern and imposing, stands at the center. The atmosphere immediately shifts from one of hopeful arrival to stark confrontation. Sri Raja Baduga steps forward, dignified to greet Gajah Mada. Gajah Mada's demeanor remains cold as he delivers Majapahit's unexpected ultimatum. Princess Dyah Pitaloka's arrival is not for a marriage of equals, but as a symbol of Sunda's submission and a tribute to Majapahit. The king of Sunda reacts with stunned disbelief, quickly followed by outrage, vehemently rejecting any notion of subjugation and asserting Sunda's status as a free and equal kingdom. Gajah Mada, unyielding, presents the stark choice: submission or conflict. Princess Dyah Pitaloka, visibly distressed, attempts to intercede, offering her surrender to avert bloodshed. However, her father firmly rejects her plea, declaring that Sunda's honor outweighs any life. With a hardened expression, Gajah Mada then signals his troops, initiating preparations for war. The tragedy of Bubat, clash and sacrifice. The scene erupts into a sudden, brutal battle. Majapahit forces quickly overwhelm the Sundanese. Close-ups depict the desperate faces of the Sundanese warriors, fighting bravely despite being hopelessly outnumbered. The chaos and overwhelming disadvantage are immediately apparent. Sri Raja Baduga, a valiant warrior, fights fiercely but is gravely wounded. He is shown falling amidst his loyal fallen men, maintaining his dignity in his final moments. Dyah Pitaloka is seen witnessing her father's fall and the decimation of her people. She rushes through the carnage to his side, cradling him as he takes his last breath, her heartbroken grief palpable. Standing amidst the fallen, Dyah Pitaloka's tears cease. Her face appears pale but resolute. She draws her crease, her gaze fixed intently on the surviving Majapahit soldiers. Her transformation from profound grief to determined defiance is visually evident. Dyah Pitaloka raises the crease and plunges it into her own chest, a final act of choosing death over dishonor. The Majapahit soldiers, including Gajah Mada, watch in stunned silence as this impactful, tragic event unfolds. the bitter aftermath. Gajah Mada walks slowly through the torchlit field, surveying the carnage. His face is grim, marked by a complex mix of triumph and profound disquiet, as he pauses near the bodies of Sri Raja Baduga and Dyah Pitaloka. His internal conflict and the heavy weight of his actions are conveyed, the enduring scar. The Field of Bubat became an indelible scar upon Nusantara's history. The bloodshed, the ultimate sacrifice of a princess, cemented a chasm of enmity between two proud peoples. It remains a poignant testament to the unbearable cost of ambition and the unbreakable spirit of those who chose dignity over subjugation. Though empires rise and fall, the echoes of Bubat forever whisper the tragic price of unity.